Hey guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Liz and this is Let's Get Lizicle, where we do everything card making. And today I'm introducing my birthday balloon set, which is super exciting. I've been sitting on this for a while. I've had this product here for like a month, but I didn't want to, release it right before Christmas. So I decided to wait until January and made January my birthday month. So I'm making a lot of birthday cards this month. And it's this adorable little set that I'll be working with today and all weekend. I'm going to be posting a video today, which is January 17th, 2025, as well as Saturday, Sunday, and a bonus one on Monday, which is release day, January 20th, 2025, when these products will be available at noon. So let's get on to the card. For today, I'm going to be making a birthday card using my new set, and we're going to just be using one of the balloon shapes. There's 5 balloon shapes in the set. There's like a circle, your standard like oval shape, and then there's like a long skinny oval shaped one. There's a star shaped balloon and a heart shaped balloon. So we're going to be using like the standard balloon for today, and I'm just ink blending the background right now using the MFT cloud stencil, and you'll see why I'll be doing that in a bit. And I'm also going to be using the big happy birthday sentiment. There's 3 happy birthday sentiments in this set. There's the biggest one that says happy birthday, but then the happy is in big bold letters, and then the birthday is in a scripty font. I like the mixture of 2 different fonts in stamp sets, especially when you do something either big and bold with something scripty, or if you do something like thin and tall or something like that. You like just the juxtaposition of the different fonts just like really pops out. And this one comes with a coordinating die, as does the other 2 happy birthday ones. The others like sub sentiments don't, but those are like easily enough, cut into strips. There's another like smaller bolded just fully happy birthday, and then there's another just scripty happy birthday, all using the same types of fonts, just in different sizes. I like to have smaller sentiments and sets because sometimes you want to add a sentiment but not one that's super big and in your face. I think the little scripty one's my favorite one on this set, but I do also again love this mixture of the big and bold with the script that we'll be using for today. And right now I'm just stamping out my images. I just started with the happy birthday in the one corner because I'm going to be stamping out 3 of the same balloons, and then stamping and rotating those and coloring them all in red. I'm going to do 3 red balloons for today. Tomorrow we'll get a little bit more into color and you'll see what I have in mind then, but for today we're just doing red, which I was apparently very messy with today. I had to go over my edges in quite a few areas with the white gel pen to kind of erase the extra ink, which is fine, but I was just trying to like rush through it. They're quick and simple enough, so just take your time with these. One of them will also get like this stamped little squidgy face. There's 6 different faces in the set, similar to what kind of like Lawn Fawn does, where they like have a bunch of sets of different types of faces that you can put on. I wanted to do that with this set as well, but I did different ones. So I did there's this like little squinty eyed one that we're using today, a standard like happy face, and then one with an open mouth happy face. One of them kind of reminds me of a robot, the way I did the eyes. And that'll be the one in the top left of the set once you get it. It's very like, if you've seen the movie Ron's Gone Wrong, super cute, probably underrated on Netflix or Disney Plus. I think maybe it's on Disney Plus. But it's a really cute CG movie, but it kind of reminds me of that character. Anyway, there's another one with heart eyes, and then another one with like one little winky eye, so you can give your balloons some personality. And then I'm just using the coordinating dies. I have the coordinating dies for all the birthday strings, all the balloons, and all the happy birthday sentiments. The sparkles in the set and the sub sentiments do not have dies, but I didn't think they needed them. For the sparkles, that would be something for me anyway that I would just kind of like stamp in the background as extra, which again I will likely be doing on tomorrow's card for what I have planned, which will be fun. But for these strings, if you are going to die cut them, you're going to have to die cut them first because you can't see through the dies to get the images. It's actually much easier to do it this way too, especially if you're mass producing. I learned this trick on Just Crafts and probably Jennifer Maguire as well. Just like if you're going to be doing mass cutting and stamping, it's better to do the cutting first and the stamping later, because then you just have to line it up once and then keep going, and then you can kind of mass produce it a little bit faster that way instead of having to line up the die with the stamp every single time. And it's easier to, cut up all those scraps, especially with these balloon strings, because they can like fit in between things. It does take a little bit of time to line up, but once it's done, it's done. And of course I get mine lined up and then I bump them out of place, which is what I'm going to be doing in a second here. Because like stamps like stick to your finger. So I was using my little wax pencil that I use for placing embellishments and stuff to help me kind of like get rid of that issue with it sticking to your finger, because it won't stick to that. You can also use like the wands and stuff like that. Anything with like a waxy tip won't stick to them. Or you can use the eraser on the end of a pencil as well, just to kind of like nudge it into place. And this kind of S-shaped string here does have a direction very slightly. The one curve is a little bit different than the other one, so it's a little bit easier for placement because you'll see that it won't fit into the die, or if you're lining up the stamp it won't align properly, so just flip it over and then try it that way. And then as a sub sentiment, I am using the wow, those numbers just keep going up, up and away sentiment, which I thought was hilarious when I came up with that one. So we'll be putting that on the card as well as the bigger happy birthday. The other sentiments in the set is it's that time of year again when I make you a card. So here it is. I thought that was like a little bit of a sassy thing. You could put it on the front or the inside. I would probably put it on the inside, but was actually thinking of an idea for one on the outside earlier. And then there's another one that just says, hope your birthday is poppin'. And then the popping I also did in the slightly scripty font that matched with the rest of the collection. So yeah, that's our new product there for the stamp and coordinating die. There are 2 more products in this collection, and I will be going through those again this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. I kind of try to do one product at a time, but obviously I'm not going to do the coordinating dies without the stamps. You probably could actually use the string dies and the balloon dies by themselves. They would be obviously a little bit more chunky balloons, but I might try that at some point as well. They're a little bit more like plushy balloons because you need that space to go around the areas and stuff, but I think that might actually be cute. So I might also try that. Just continuously coming up with ideas as I film and edit things. Just looking at the sets as I go to make sure I mention everything. But yeah, that's it for today's. So I'm just doing the layout, and I figured I would like space out the 3 balloons, and then I'm gonna have the 2 sentiments, so it's kind of like 5 things on the front of the card, so it's like nice and evenly like balanced. I know it doesn't make sense, but odd numbers are more pleasing to the eye than even numbers. So I think because even numbers, we want everything to be gridded straight kind of thing. If you are doing even numbers, Whereas if you're doing odd numbers, you want them placed at different levels, and it just like looks nice. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just like gluing all my things down. Some of them, like the happy birthday, I cut 2 extras of the shadow die for it. And I just stacked those up and put them on top of the balloons. 2 of the balloons got glued down right on the surface of the card. The balloon that I put the face on and the other sentiment will be popped up on some foam tape, just so that there's different layers of dimension, which is super fun. And then just a side note, on the face, it did kind of like look a little lost to me on the card when I did it, so I actually end up going over it off screen with my white gel pen. After I was done filming, I am going to add white highlights to these in a moment, but I also decided to use the white gel pen on the face, and you'll see that in the final photos at the end of the video. But it is super cute and it looks adorable and it's a good idea. So if you think the face is blending in, just try doing it in a different color. But yeah, so that's our card for today, guys. I will be back again tomorrow. I'll also post links in this video at a later date. I haven't actually put the video or products up on my website yet, and I'm going to do that this weekend, so I need to get those, but they're not going to be available until the 20th anyway, so I will post another one just as we launch on Monday at noon. So until tomorrow, guys, thanks for joining me. Bye.